and today we're reacting to the AMP war went too far. We watched Duke go in there, tear up, do what he did. We didn't really see the beginning. We didn't see what it was, everything that happened. I don't know if we'll get some of those answers in this video, but this video with Rakai talking about you good mud being just going so crazy as it's going, it made me want to go ahead and watch this, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Make sure you post to the Twitch if you want to watch me stream, bro. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday about 5 or 6 p.m. We'll be reacting, having fun, you know what I'm saying? We'll be collabing with Don and Berto, bro. It'll be a fun time. So let's do it.
They got 10 security guards at the gate for me. And then they got woods with paintball. This my cameraman. Good mud?
No.
Recently, AMP has been going to war with the Clover Boys house, but it has gone so out of control that the destruction they're causing has went to new bounds, calling a bunch of firefighters and police to handle all of the fireworks, and having destruction so bad they might just need a new house entirely.
Look, usually you would just open the door, but instead of just opening it, you feel what I'm saying? We got a walk-through door where you just step in the door. Look at it. It's a hole in the wall. Yo, they tore off my freezer!
Damn.
Look at the freezer. Look at the freezer. Look at the freezer.
And before
What somebody said in the comments of the other video I watched relating to this was, this could be, maybe they were about to renovate the house, so they just use this as good, like, you know, like content to, you know, do the demo of it. And change my battery. And I agree. I agree. I feel like it was like, oh, 4th of July coming. You know what I'm saying? Let's renovate the house. Don't get too comfortable. Like, we're gonna turn this hoe up. We're gonna go crazy. So let's fuck it up. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no pressure. My camera ain't come back on. But yeah, so I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm not mad at that theory.
we get into any of that, I do just want to say, YouTube, this video is completely fake. Everything being shown here is purely a reenactment. Any fireworks you may see, any destruction, is all special effects and is purely made for entertainment purposes. Do not recreate anything you see in this video. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning with how AMP had destroyed the Clover Boys house. AMP had initially enticed the Clover Boys with an all-expense paid trip to Puerto Rico, telling them that they had been working hard, they had been doing great content, and they just wanted to support them and have them go on vacation. Little did they know, when they actually got there, Kai had sparked upstream, talking about how he is going to rampage along with the rest of AMP and destroy their house, putting spray on the wall, sledgehammers through monitors, chairs, everything, just completely wreck it into pieces.
Let me go ahead and say something real quick. Rakai, yo been so mother bad. Ray, yo been so mother bad. A lot of y'all, they thought they was gonna get a free vacation, and we not do anything.
Listen, it's here,
bro. They're not gonna blow up our house, bro. Amongst each other. I just came out. My chat would never lie. The AMP crib. You close our door. They're not blowing out crib. You close our door.
Now this was all for the 4th of July, where normally AMP has a firework war with just them, but because
I'm glad to know now I understand the backstory. I just kind of threw us into shit, just watch niggas smash it up. Okay.
the chaos that a lot of the Clover Boys have been causing, they decided to tag team them and go after them once they sent them off on a trip. I mean, like he called out, where Kai and Ray had their own firework war, destroying a bunch of stuff in that house. This isn't the height of the Reggie versus DDG situation. It was just a lot going on, so it makes sense to get their get back because of how they've been acting throughout the year. Unfortunately for them, no one could predict the amount of damage AMP would bring to their house.
These niggas is too lit, bro. These niggas is too lit. I said it in the other video. If I were to come into my room and my shit was just like it looked like the Hulk came through this bitch, I'd drop down to my knees and be in pain, hurt. You know what I'm saying? But when you have all the money in the world, what does it matter?
My PC.
Get the oil. Oh! Where?
Someone may look at this and be like, AMP is already going overboard. I mean, they trashed the entire house, destroyed monitors, destroyed setups, but they do this all the time in their own content. And without the Clover Boys, it would have been an AMP war, and everybody is consenting and understanding. They're gonna come in, destroy the heck out of setups, houses, whatever it could possibly be, and then probably a week later either renovate the crib or just have some cleaners come through and replace everything. So it seems like it's a win-win. At the end of the day, they get some good content and then everything gets replaced with all new stuff. But since they are doing this with the Clover Boys, it gets a little bit more complicated, purely because some people might not know the real limits of where they should go. And I'm thinking of one particular person in the Clover Boys who tends to take stuff overboard all the time.
Yo, the little badass nigga.
He's wildin', bro. Bro, what am I mother?
Damn, and they in the AMP new shit. Where they cleaned the, yeah. How they even get in the crib though? Knowing that I fucked your shit up, there would be no way that I would even, like, that niggas would be able to get into my shit.
What am I mother? He's wildin', bro. We never quit. Hurry up.
Jumping on this. Yo, these niggas. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, these niggas. That nigga came through with stupid. Nigga came through jumping on this nigga's bed.
Oh my god. Bro, what am I mother?
Yo, what you talking about? Where's the weed, Chris?
What?
Where's the weed, Chris? Where's the weed?
Nobody room was safe in this bitch. Damn. Okay, so I see why. Yeah, okay, it makes sense now. This makes sense. If the Clover niggas' house was on a plot of land that I paid for, if the Clover niggas' house was on a plot of land that I paid for, you know what I'm saying, I'm causing that, and it was in the middle of a field with nothing around, I probably really would have put dynamite all around that shit. I would have did some Mr. Beast shit. I would have got Mr. Beast involved and be like, hey man, you want to do a video? Like, you want to do like blowing up a house or whatever the fuck you want to do? And we would have blew that hoe up. Real shit.
We didn't even go that hard. That's what I'm saying. Did we really go that hard?
Man, you know what we could have did to that shit?
Come on.
There could have been no more Clover House, gang. You know, it looked like it's getting repaired right now. It looked like it's coming.
No, it's already clean. No, if you look at it, it's crispy clean.
So you're telling me we paid for a vacation for them, paid for their house to get clean.
Wow.
And they're being
Wow.
Now
that's ungrateful.
After watching the retaliation on the AMP house, you're probably thinking, damn, Novelty is being really easy on AMP right now, because a lot of that carnage seemed like all the stuff AMP was already doing. Destroying monitors, destroying TVs, destroying desks, lighting fireworks up. There's nothing really different from what the Clover Boys did to what AMP is already done to them. I mean, it doesn't seem like it at all. They destroy stuff that's all replaceable. It can easily be fixed. But as I said earlier before I played those clips, there is one person in the Clover Boys that tends to go a little bit overboard and does not follow the script at all. That being Rakai, where he takes things to a whole nother level that they don't need to be, causing actual damage and doing too much all the time, and especially in this retaliation. It didn't just stop at lighting in a huge thing of fireworks inside their kitchen. No, he went even further.
Burn that shit down. I'm not showing no on the back.
Damn, fuck him.
Oh, we out, nigga.
Yo, he's actually like he's slow. Dang, no. He's so fucking dumb. He's so fucking stupid, bro. I'm done with this nigga. I'm done with this little nigga. Yo, I'm done with this little nigga.
Because it's
gonna be a fire.
This might catch on fire.
This nigga's a fucking like dumbass. that wasn't in the script, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Little badass little nigga, bruh. Yikes.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That when hey chat, y'all gotta understand, chat.
That respect.
Chat, I gotta understand. Sometimes it be a script, and sometimes a nigga go above the script.
When he lit that shit, chat, this nigga acting like he go against the script every time.
Now, I can't put that full blame on Rakai, because even in that clip you saw where Ty Lil is destroying Dude Dennis's bed, Ty Lil is the one doing it. It's not Rakai. Yes, it's led by him, and yes, I think he went crazy, but it's not just him. It's him and some of the Clover Boys doing above and beyond stuff. Now, I feel like breaking TVs, breaking monitors, destroying headphones, desks, these things can be replaced with no real issue to them. But once you start attacking things like furniture, a newly renovated kitchen, and other things that can be easily replaced, like just going to Best Buy and copying the same.
Bro, so then there's the messing up your setup shit. But then there's just you coming home and niggas fucked your house up. Then it's like, have y'all ever got your car broken into? Or yeah, like got your car broken into. Some people might have got their house broken into and then seen the aftermath of that. But if you got your car broken into and one, they broke the glass to get in your car, they get digging all in your glove box, throwing shit around, shit everywhere, right? You feel violent. You like, what the fuck? And then they just going, you're like, yo, what the fuck, bro? If I caught the nigga that was all in my shit, bro, like, you know? Now think about the niggas you come into your house and same thing happened. Your shit been ran through, ransacked, boom, boom, like holes in the wall, some more shit. The amount of violation that you would feel, bro. Now, think about that, right? But think about you see who it was that did it. Your blood boiling, ain't it? And you know where they live.
Monitor that you've been using for years out and years in, it becomes a real issue, and it just seems like they don't understand where the actual level is, causing a big impact on the other Clover Boys. I mean, even Reggie, you saw there, said he went against the script.
How you expect a 16-year-old nigga that's been fucking around this whole time to know when the level is? I think everybody should be aware of that. Okay, if we fuck around with Rakai and we play around, you know, his young ass gonna take this shit to a whole, and we haven't punished the nigga yet. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna take this shit X to the next level. So I don't blame Rakai for this. This is the, I like, you know, I don't think anybody's necessarily too upset, clearly, but I think it's more so of like, you can't be like, you have to look at the adults in this situation. They allowing it.
Then we have people like Ray who refuse to even be a part of this war because he feels like they're going way too far when they don't need to.
Pussy, mad soft, bro. Mad pussy, bro. You soft. You mad soft, bro.
Even without Ray being a part of it, the destruction that they all caused seemed to hit a nerve on someone specifically, that being Duke Dennis, who did not even wait for the rest of AMP to go back to the Clover Boys house and completely demolish it.
I get it. I understand now. But what do I do? If it don't matter how old I am, right? I'm gonna just take that hoe to the next level. You came in my room as you a grown man. You came in your room. You not even, you playing and yeah, we doing the content, and then Nick come in your room and light firework, your clothes and some more shit. That's like, oh yeah, I'm coming through this bitch. And I'm bringing my covenant of big swole niggas with shiesties on.
Turn that fucking ceiling fan off.
If you want my honest reaction, when I first saw this, I thought this made for some amazing content, and literally everybody was tuned in when all of this stuff was happening, especially on Duke's stream, with him literally hitting a new peak viewership. But unfortunately, even though you might have thought he went too far, the Clover Boys went too far, and this all got out of proportion, at the end of the day, you can at least say it's still content. Because of where they are and how big they are in content creation, they were able to replace, renovate, and secure new things for their home. Even if some of these things did get replaced, and some people went a little bit overboard. Unfortunately, it doesn't just remain in the confines of, hey man, it's just content. Once they turn these cameras off, we're gonna fix everything and everything's gonna be okay. There were actually real life ramifications for this, which Ty Lil ended up having recorded when he went on IG Live, and a bunch of fire trucks, police officers, even a random neighbor came and started screaming and shouting at them because they were upset at what they were doing at the Clover Boys house.
And this is what we saw.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
In this neighborhood. No.
I'm so sorry.
You cannot throw you. It is criminal behavior to shoot fireworks inside a home. This is criminal behavior. I have 3. No, I will not come down. You are shooting fireworks inside that home. No, I am not gonna apologize. I heard this from 1 o'clock in the morning.
Now, in all reality, she's not truly in the wrong, because yes, they were lighting fireworks, and when they did, they actually had fire spark in some of these rooms. And I didn't play any of the fireworks sounds, but just know that stuff is not quiet in any way, shape, or form. It is super loud. Imagine you're just trying to chill there and you hear a ton of fireworks going off, but not outside. You look out the window, you can see people lighting fireworks from inside a house. But this is the reality of things. I'm not upset at her for thinking that, or even trying to do a little bit of investigating herself before she called the police. That's not a crazy thing to do. But then moving forward, we have our most recent events with, again, the Clover Boy who does not take no for an answer or stop for anything, that being Rakai. Unfortunately for him, everybody else around him was done and finished with the situation, but he still wanted to try and go overboard, to the point where he was trying to get into the AMP house when their security was telling him that's not an option that's going to happen.
Lately, bro, I got something to prove. Nigga, that gonna dance stop a nigga, bro. What? Come on, gang. Let me over, bro.
Come on. Hey, bro. He gonna let you over. Come on, try it.
Watch this, bro. Watch this.
He tries to get inside, which obviously does not work, as AMP and the rest of the Clover Boys are pretty done with this argument, pretty done with the war. Yet he is still going and is met by 3 security guards that literally tempt him to jump over that wall so they can do something. And instead of doing that, Rakai says, watch this, walks around and tries to go up the driveway and meets somebody who shoots paintballs at not only him, but his cameraman, giving us one of the funniest clips that came out yesterday.
There's no way in hell I could get in the AMP house. They got 10 security guards for me. That show how pussy these niggas are. 10 security guards for me? Nigga, I'm petite. My nigga, I'm mad. I'm small, gang. I'm young as shit. They got 10 security guards at the gate for me. And then they got, woods with paintball guns. They just shot my cameraman. Good mud?
No.
After that failed attempt to get inside the AMP house, Clover Boys, AMP, no one really associated with this war has done anything else. I'm assuming they're just putting all of their time into renovating all of the stuff that got destroyed, not only at the AMP house, but at the Clover Boy house, because it was all left in shambles. Genuinely do feel like it was mainly for content. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's all content. Again, I think they were gonna fix up this nigga crib anyway. Then but it didn't have to take it to where it was. Now they got to pay a little bit more extra money, but they fine with that, because it's like, bro, fuck these niggas. They just tore our shit down. Okay, so we got the lore. I never knew what happened. I just saw a nigga come through, smashing shit, and niggas getting upset. So I wanted to know what the deal was. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Like the video, sub up, copy that binge, rest the channel. I love you. I appreciate your grip. We going, man. Do it.